Woke up before 5 a.m. It's 5 to 6 right now. This kid, Claudio Bulnes. For some reason, I always mistook his name as Blueness. I don't know. First time I saw that last name with Bulnes, but all right. Here he is. Yeah, that's Claudio. I worked with him in 2014, going on 15. You know, in Ideas Online, except it was here. That was the 117 Ducks Corner Road, Unit B, Dayton, New Jersey. That's when we started working together. Long story about that, but he started talking to me about why he was incarcerated, and things that led up to that. He didn't say the night; it was daytime that happened. He stabbed somebody repeatedly. It was an attempted murder. You know, he didn't give me the full details. He just said he was trying to play me out. He was trying to offend him, disrespect him. He said it was the cousin of his of his girlfriend. He wasn't married to her, but he said he had a child with her, a girl, a kid, and that was her cousin. And I couldn't understand. Like, he's telling me that. He showed me a picture of, I don't know if he showed me a picture of his, uh, his mugshot and his arrest, all that, or maybe something like that. I think he did, And he was like, "See, this is how they write it." And it was creepy, it was disturbing, It's like, the formality of his incarceration and all that. It was just disturbing. I don't like researching that stuff. But in 2015, working at Ideas Online, he told me that, and I asked him about that. And I was like, I was in a state of shock because I thought people were gonna set me up and I was gonna get locked up in prison. I mean, people were just trying to hurt me like that. And actually, that's one of the reasons why he started telling me that story. You know, he said, yeah, I was like, like this. I was like, what is that? I don't know if I used that before, but I was locked up. That's why he started telling me that story. But anyway, some time went by. And I started remembering stuff. And I saw Claudio exactly how he looked like, except it was he in Norway. At least that's what I thought I was in Norway, because it's that creepy stuff. And I don't want to explain it because a lot of people don't believe me or they don't understand it. But Fat Tuesdays on Main Street in Norway, New Jersey, Except there was something odd. Like, I was home and some people were here, some females. It's a long story. Anyway, me and this guy, we go to this bar, Fat Tuesdays in Norway. I mean, let's not talk about work. That's why I knew something was wrong. His name was Marek. It was weird. It's like, he didn't want to talk about work. So I'm not gonna get into that. But then we're sitting there, Fat Tuesdays in Norway. I would always go to the back, and it was at a pool table. Yeah, we played there, but I would play with the jukebox, listen to some music, drink beer, and we're sitting there, and the conversation wasn't going anywhere, this and that. I look, there's a pool table, and these two guys, I knew they were from South America. I didn't know which country. My first thinking was Ecuador or something. I don't know. So I go up, I'm like, oh yeah, this you guys. And I was like, you guys gonna be, playing all the time, all that. It's fine, it's fine. I wasn't being disrespectful, and Claudio over there starts talking to me. And he said, "Oh, you want to?" And I was like, "Oh, I know some Spanish, this and that. Where you guys from? That's cool, cool." I don't remember what they told me and stuff. And I remember a skinny, shorter kid. I'm not saying that I don't use the word they were hood and stuff, but they have that appeal. And he can. And then like Claudia starts saying, "You want to come and play?" I think I went to sit down. Like, "You want to come and play?" I was like, "No, no, 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 no. You guys finish your game. Why would I? I don't." No, no, no. And then I don't know what happened, but the other guy, Claudio's, I'm not saying friend. That was probably his, girlfriend's cousin or something. And he said, "Yo, that nigga's gay," like that. And I was like, "Oh, I felt uncomfortable." I mean, not that I, go out of my way and say, "Oh, he's homosexual, gay, and stuff like that." The way Claudio was acting, he's like, And he was like, really wanted to converse with me, talk to me, this and that. And I was like, oh, I felt really bad, uncomfortable, so I just went to sit down. And I don't remember happening next vividly, but I just saw him attacking another person. And then the guy I was with just grabbed me and pulled me out, and we walked out. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I couldn't believe it, but I didn't see a knife or blood. I don't think so. I just I never saw anything like that. And it got a little rowdy. I remember, but it just so happened I just blocked it out of my mind or something like that. And it was creepy and disturbing as fuck. I mean, imagine, yeah, Claudio over there. I didn't put it together. I don't think I saw him after that. And I don't remember if I saw him before that. But that, like, when I was working at IDS Online, there was a guy, Eric Gay, and they were playing some music, and Claudio just reached out to him, and he's trying to dance with him like that, with Eric. And Eric turned to me, he's like, yo, what? He's like, man, stop with that gay, something like homosexual stuff. That's why you're gay. And then Claudio started going, oh, that's why you guys do that. I mean, right now, could Claudio be probably? I mean, yeah, just like, would you really grab another guy by the hand like that and just try to like dance with him and stuff? You know? I mean, then he talked about, his girlfriend, how, she's just, her hair's falling out, she got stomach issues, and like, he has to pay alimony or something for the little girl, the daughter, and then like, he can't see her because, the victim, and they told him, he's not allowed to see her, but, after that he went and like he was with he had sex with her or something like that. I didn't even get into that. I was just like, I told him, maybe you should just leave it alone, man. And then I was just creeped out and disgusted by that. And I remember, on Facebook, I made a post, and he said, Jesus will save me from hell. Jesus, will save me from infierno. And it was just like, beings on fire and stuff. I talked to him about that. And he said, nah, but I never killed anybody. But I'm like, but in your mind, in your heart, you attempted to, right? So if you would have died, you wouldn't be saved. Because he didn't die, you're saved. See, like how ridiculous are you in your brain when you have so much hatred you actually kill somebody, That was attempted murder. I don't care if it's aggravated assault, the charge. In your mind, in his mind, he wanted to kill that kid. And you know what? I don't want to call it a kid, but I think he was right, I mean, judging from everything, there's a lot of homosexuals out there with homosexual tendencies. And I wasn't coming on to them like, on some other stuff. I just wanted to, I saw two Latinos and they were cool and shit. The other, the guy that I think got assaulted, he wasn't really talking to me like that, It was Claudia that was just exchanging words with me. But, it's like, and there's the other thing, it's like, in your mind and your heart, you want to take somebody's life for something like that. Because he called you a homo and shit. Because you're acting gay as fuck. And you want to take his life, right? But you didn't kill him because, he lived, he survived in the hospital from stabbing wounds or something. He would tell me, like, and then he told me he was a Latin king. And I told him, well, how'd you do in prison? It's like crazy stuff. He's like, it's okay, I was with my people. And then he said, he let that lifestyle go. And I always wanted to know, like, if you were Latin king, like, just, you're a gang member and they just let you go. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know anything about gang life, but let's say I was gang affiliated and you wanted to leave. But all right, well, why? What are you gonna say? You gonna tell somebody about that? What are you scared for? Where do you live at? Why don't we just watch you or some shit like that? Like, I would have been creeped out by some shit like that. I'm not a criminal, but let's say there's a criminal organization and shit. And you don't want to do anything. What the fuck happened to you? And I don't understand that. It's just his lack of empathy and compassion and stuff. And the homosexuality shit. Like, if you're gay like that, just be fucking gay about it. And don't kill nobody if they fucking call you gay. It is disrespectful to do that, but he might have been right.